Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost, giving our praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. The real name of the Father is Yahweh, which means He exists. The real name of the Son is Yahweh Shai, which means He will save. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east towards Jerusalem. Call halal, Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone, Shalom to the 144,000, Shalom to the elect, the nation of Israel, who are the descendants of the slaves identified as the so-called African Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans. My name is Micah Allah, and today I want to talk about people doing whatever they want. Madagascar's president dissolves government amid youth-led protests. Madagascar's president Andry Rajoelina has dissolved the government after youth-led protests over water and power cuts, in which the UN says at least 22 people have been killed, more than 100 injured. Inspired by the Gen Z protests in Kenya and Nepal, 3 days of demonstrations are the largest the Indian Ocean island has seen in years, and the most serious challenge Rajoelina has faced since his re-election in 2023. So they fired the prime minister. The premier applications for a new premier will be received over the next 3 days before a new government is formed, he said. So these young people were able to gather together, basically do whatever they want, and put enough pressure on the government to cause this change. All right. And there's still some kind of a social contract being respected. And here we got convoy carrying Ecuadorian president attacked during protests, officials say. Ecuador says an aid convoy carrying President Daniel Noboa and foreign diplomats was attacked in Imbabura province on Sunday during protests over fuel prices. The unrest, now in its 8th day, turned deadly at the weekend. It began after the government said it would end the subsidy on diesel to reduce public spending, curb fuel smuggling, and free up funds for social programs. And in Imbabura, dozens of demonstrators have blocked roads and clashed with security forces. The government said Monday that about 350 people ambushed the convoy on Sunday with fireworks, Molotov cocktails, and rocks as it was driving to the area to deliver humanitarian aid. So that's crazy right there when you're doing this. They attacked this vehicle, and there were even European Union ambassadors in there, Italian ambassador. All right, I looked bad. They're probably saying, "Hey, we ain't never coming back here again." You got to get your house in order, man. But it's not gonna be in order. All right, those people basically did whatever they wanted to the Ecuadorian president. All right, now that's embarrassing, man. Politically embarrassing. But this is prophecy. All right. All right, here we got 2 Ezra 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. There shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. All right, so and that president wanted to go into that area, into that city, but he wasn't able to, man. All right, those people stopped him. They didn't regard their king, right? Their princes, right? That's the presidents are like modern day kings, right? Prime ministers are like modern day kings, right? Princess, all right? These officers, senators, etc., these politicians, those are like the princess. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. People are gonna do whatever they want. All right, that post-apocalyptic lawlessness, people doing whatever they want type of spirit, Yahweh Bashim Shai is gonna put that on people in the world, right, on a mass scale. Right, people are just gonna do whatever they want. Because if there's no 911, if 911 is not working, what do you think people are gonna do? The social contract is gonna collapse, right? There's gonna be nobody upholding law and order. So people will just do whatever they want. Right? And then as Yahweh Shai's return nears, you're gonna be seeing things like this on a mass scale, all right? People just doing whatever they want, attacking their government, attacking their neighbors, just doing whatever, man. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.